These documents demonstrate over the past 3 years there have been 154 staff on unaccompanied minor, let me repeat that, staff on unaccompanied minor allegations of sexual assault. This works out on average to 1 sexual assault by HHS staff on an unaccompanied minor per week. These documents tell us that there was a problem with adults, employees of HHS, sexually abusing children. When you carried out the zero tolerance policy, for you and Mr. Lloyd, when you carried out the policy, you knew that putting thousands of kids into a situation where they were at risk of sexual abuse was going to be the result. Did you discuss this issue before going forward? Did you discuss the threat of sexual abuse to these kids among each other? Were there discussions with staff?
Representative, let me first correct an error. Those are not HHS staff in any of those allegations. That statement is false. Those are sir. Those are not HHS. You are speaking of allegations of sexual abuse against members of my team.
I'm going to reclaim my time, Commander White. I don't have a lot of time. And you know what I've seen? You know what I've seen in these reports that were delivered to us, buried in stacks of documents, this thick, without any notation? I saw thousands of cases of sexual abuse, if not by HHS staff, then by the people that HHS staff oversees. I will make that clarification. It doesn't make what happened anything less horrific, any less horrific. Let me just continue. Hold on one second, Mr. White, please, Commander White. The question is, when you went forward with this policy, did anyone discuss this? Was this a hesitation? Given that you had this history, did anyone worry about what was going to happen to these kids? Was the Secretary aware of the numbers in these charts?
You're speaking of the numbers of our PREA reports, and those 154 are allegations, and this is a longer conversation.
Well, it is a longer conversation, Commander White.
In every conversation that we had about separation, we opposed separation.
I appreciate that. Mr.
That was
Lloyd,
based on actual facts.
And was the Secretary aware of these numbers? Was the Secretary aware that in moving forward and doing the work that you do, and for everyone on the panel, did people consider that when you went forward on the zero tolerance policy, that we're moving forward on a policy that would put these kids at risk of sexual assaults? That's the question. And if the answer is you don't know, I would ask staff to hand over, to deliver to you these 2 charts, in particular the one that you're right does contain the allegations. It also contains the results of investigations. Those employees who were reassigned, those who were terminated, those who continued to be employed. There are 1,000 questions that we have, but I would ask that you deliver these to the Secretary so that we can have a full exploration of them. The details of these sexual abuse allegations are shocking. Mr. Chairman and Chairperson Lofgren, I know, will join me in continuing to press the administration on these issues. It was our obligation, the administration's obligation, to help keep these kids safe, child's best interest, safety, and well-being of alien children. That's what we heard this morning. Mr. Chairman, we failed.